Hey Bulldog fans, welcome into this week's edition of the Student Athlete Spotlight presented by Coca-Cola. I'm John McAfoose, happy today to be joined by senior middle blocker on the volleyball team, Sierra Rayzor, celebrating a third consecutive SoCon Tournament championship. Sierra, I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks so much for having me.
Well, let's start with the fact that you've won 3 straight tournament titles and back-to-back regular season titles at all. It's hard to fathom, winning 5 championships in the last 3 years. When you came here, did you ever expect you'd be able to go to the NCAA Tournament 3 years in a row?
No. Whenever I first, stepped foot on campus and started with the volleyball program, I was really just excited at the opportunity, to compete for a championship title at least 1 year. And then being able to come back and be a part of a team that's done it 3 times consecutively is like something I just didn't even imagine being a possibility for myself and then for our team as well. But I'm just super encouraged at the work that we've put in to make that kind of thing happen.
Is it a little bit more special to win it on your home court this time around?
And winning it on your home court for your senior year is not something that many athletes get to do. So I can definitely say that I'm super thankful for that opportunity and, kind of show the Birmingham area what it's like, to play for a SoCon title and, kind of pull out that win at the last second.
You guys have played a lot of tight matches down the stretch. Your regular season finale against the Citadel with home court for the tournament on the line went 5 sets, and then your semifinal with Wofford on your home court in the SoCon tournament went 5 sets as well. They actually had a match point at one point, but you guys seem to find ways to pull out those victories in those tight matches. What's your mindset in a match like that?
Yeah, definitely. I think the key factors to success in tight matches like that is to have what we call a hunter mentality. You always want to be the one going out to score the point. You want to be on your toes, ready to attack and ready to get things done, versus kind of being on the defensive end and wishing things to happen for you. So just having that intentionality behind every swing, every pass, every set, every serve, fill in the blank, having that mentality of I'm going to get this done for my team, I think is really what puts teams, takes them that extra mile and gets that win secured.
Normally for the selection show, you guys have a little viewing party here in the Pete Hanna Center. Some fans can come attend. Obviously with COVID, that's not really an option this year. And it was also Easter Sunday when the selection show happened. So what did the team do? Did you guys have a get-together, or did you guys kind of all do your own thing?
Yeah, the selection show is a big thing that we love to celebrate together as a team. With COVID and that holiday, like you mentioned, things were different this year, but what's not been different this year? So we kind of got together. It was a gorgeous day. We spent Easter together, at a church service, and then we went to the pool to enjoy the sunshine that we had and kind of tuned in, and it was just so exciting to see the team come together, even though it wasn't in a structured setting.
Well, let's talk about the matchup that you drew. It's Wright State, and they are a very good team. They were an at-large team out of the Horizon League back in 2019, but it's a different feeling to see a team like Wright State because you're used to seeing Power 5 opponents. It was Louisville last year, was USC the year before. So what was your initial reaction when you saw Wright State pop up?
Excitement. Like you mentioned, we're super excited to see a team that's kind of in our shoes in a sense. We're super excited to go for it and kind of match up a little bit more here and see really what kind of effort and mentality is going to take whichever team, that extra mile to get it done.
How much does the experience of playing in the past 2 NCAA tournaments help you going into this year?
I think, honestly, the first time you go, it's we're doing it, let's go into the NCAA. But, once that kind of glamour of it all comes more of a reality, thankfully, honestly, we can say it's more about, the game itself versus, we're going to the championship. So just not getting as caught up in the hype of it and being able to focus more on the game and the skills itself, I think will be a big benefit for us.
As your Samford career starts to reach its end, what does the future hold for Sierra Rayzor, both with volleyball and your professional career?
Yeah, so thankfully COVID, one of the good things that came out of it was eligibility for all the players on the team. I'm looking to kind of choose a path and continue my volleyball career for 1 more year. And then after that, I'm looking to kind of get my foot in the education door and start finding a teaching job, wherever that may be. So.
All right, Sierra, we're going to end with rapid fire, best part of the show.
Okay,
so
let's do it.
We're going to start with some questions about you and then move on to your teammates. All right, best place to eat a pregame meal on the road?
On the road, Panera.
Favorite pump-up song?
Bring 'em out.
Okay, classic. Favorite type of workout with Coach T?
Definitely a yoga session.
Does Coach T do yoga?
Coach T shows us a video on how to do yoga and instructs us, but he doesn't do it with us.
Okay, I was gonna need to get some video evidence if he was doing it. Okay, if you had to play another position, what would it be?
Right side.
If you played another sport, what would it be?
Softball.
Quick answer. Did you play softball growing up?
No, always wanted to.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
I played basketball, and I was actually on the dance team for a while.
Okay. So best dancer on the team, would that be you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. First concert you ever attended?
Miley Cyrus.
Okay. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Flying.
Okay, moving on to your teammates. Biggest comedian.
Jeez, Kayla.
Best chef.
Chef? I don't know, honestly, probably me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your go-to meal to cook?
I love to do like chicken parm in the air fryer and then throw it in the oven and bake it on top.
Nice. Sounds pretty good. All right. Most likely to live on a farm.
Lauren Deaton.
Best overall athlete.
Lauren Deaton.
Okay. Most likely to be social media famous.
Cam Pierce.
Last one. Who would you pick as your partner in the Hunger Games?
Corinne.
Why?
Well, I know Corinne's always going to have my back no matter what, and we're going to do whatever it takes to get us through whatever scenario we find ourselves in. So that would probably be why.
Sierra, appreciate your time. Best of luck in the tournament.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much.
That's Sierra Rayzor. Samford volleyball going to Omaha to take on Wright State next week. That'll do it for this edition of the Student Athlete Spotlight presented by Coca-Cola.
Go Dogs!